Hello friends and fiends, I'm Netty Ultra, and this is Empyrion Galactic Survival. In our last video, I had begun work on a small vessel, a fighter. So, we're going to continue. Last time also I had made this section of the ship, these little columns sticking out here, a little too low, so I moved them up a little bit. I left part of the blocks on the bottom just to kind of keep it supported so it's not tipping over and being all strange. Yeah, so we'll just continue from here. Again, I'm on the Wolves community server. If you'd like to check this server out, maybe join us, learn a little more, I'll leave a link in the description below to the Steam group. Yeah. And I do apologize if I sound a little tired in this video and in the last. I'm in the process of moving, and it's quite a bit, it's quite late, so I'm not entirely with it. But I hope you bear with me. I would appreciate it if you do, because I know I'm kind of stoked. I want to see where this goes. So, all right. So, in the last video, I was working on jetpack on. There we go. Yeah, that's good. All right. You know, I got to thinking that I may want. Let's see. I may want to lower the canopy of this. Can I lower it? I don't know that I can lower it. I cannot lower it. I can't, because the cockpit is taking up the space. These are 3 high, aren't they? They are indeed. Okay, that's fine. Do I want to do... No, let's hold off. Let's hold off for a minute. We'll leave this where it is, leave these where they are, and we'll just go from here. Yeah. This fighter may end up being a lot larger than... Oh my god. I'm sorry if that's going to make some of you sick. The drones, man. The drones. I wanted to try to make this small, like I had said, and it may not work out that way. I don't know, let's just go with it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, do I want to box this in yet? I don't think I do. I think I want to kind of work on the sides a little bit right now, too. And I'll leave the canopy. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and remove this section of the canopy. Yeah, and what I'll use the blocks to make this a little lower. We don't have to worry about that right now. Ooh, let's do... Yeah, let's do... Turn on my shoulder lamp. There we go. Or headlamp, or whatever kind of lamp that is. Alright, so I'm going to use this to turn this around. Is that going to work? Yep. Looking good, looking good. Okay. Now that we have that in there. It's just a plain old block right there, isn't it? Yeah, let's, am I going to slide in between these two? I'm probably going to get stuck. It wouldn't be the first time. No, wait, I can't do that, can I? Maybe. Let's just keep going. Do that. Get rid of this. Let's use the one that's not quite. I think the gradual one. That's it. Let's see. Change the orientation of this a little bit. There we go. There we go. And then where's the other one? Is it? It's this one. Right? Is that the right one? I think it's. I don't know if that is the right one. I can't bloody tell. I think it's the right one. Oh man. This isn't good. This could be... No, okay, good, I got out. You never know. I've been stuck in this game, and it is no fun. It's Suicide City. And then you have to try to retrieve your backpack. which looks like a crate, not a backpack. So. Yeah, that's good for now. We'll worry about this in a minute. I'm not too concerned. I just want to make sure everything kind of looks all right inside here still. Yeah, it does. Okay. All right, let's work on... Do we want to round out? Yeah, let's round out these sides. So I like the round out stuff. Do we want to do the same thing? Yeah, let's do that too. This off. And this one. And we'll do these here again. Okay, fantastic. Don't know what I'm doing. I'm almost delirious. I'm going to try my best to keep this as contained as possible. Contained. Compact. Small. Whatever. Words are failing me. There we go. That's good. Because again, we still want to kind of keep that look. We want to, yeah. Okay. Keep that similar. I guess we're going to have to use... Well, I have to do this? Yes, I will. Okay, so I'll still have to use this corner rounded block on these as well, which is fine. I try to stay away. I've gotten to where I kind of like want to stay away from the traditional, I guess, appearance in regards to like flying vessels, because these are spaceships. You don't have to worry about things like gravity in space, you know, or wind shear or aerodynamics or all those things. Being obviously, if you're operating in the Atmo, you do. But I mean, come on, where's the fun in that? I want to make it look different, I guess. Let's see. No, do this. Oh, do we want to do gradual? No, we don't. We want to keep everything. The other ones have been kind of like... These guys over here, I've been making the slopes not quite as drastic. So I'm not going to do that this time. I want to make them a little more sharp. So we'll do that. And then that. And this. And this. Yeah. Wait a minute. Yes, right? Is that right? Yeah. No. We want to round this one. So let's round this. Should we do... Yeah, let's do another one of the corner rounded blocks. Like this. Like so. Yeah, like that. Good. And we'll get rid of this one. I'm pretty much... I want to try to keep this thing around... It's not going to be possible, is it? Yeah. 4 blocks high. Let's not worry about this part right now. We'll come back to it. Also, if you noticed, I've made these all similar, all uniform. Originally, I'd had this come all the way down, but I don't think I want to do that. I still wanted to kind of have a bit of a wedge shape in the front, so, or, yeah, I guess, something. I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing it. So this there. What was that? So many odd sounds in this game. This is a PvP server, and we are on a PvP planet. So I could be out here just minding my own business, wide open. Someone can just drop in and take me out. But the that might be a bit of a tall order, considering this place is... Oh, that's what that was. That's one of the other guys. Let's see. You just swoop in and take me out. Alright, let's get rid of this. Is there anything supporting that? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So this is rounded. There we go. This ship might actually be hideous. It may go through several different revisions as we go. So I apologize. I won't submit you to that, by the way. I mean, you're getting the gist of where I'm going with it. But if I do decide to make some sort of drastic change, I'll just do that off camera and then show you what I've done later. Let's turn that there. There. Okay. Okay. So go back to the corner rounded blocks. They call this corner rounded corner long. Rounded corner. I don't know. Some of the names. Not sure about it. You know, this thing's going to look like kind of like a boat. Time is over with, isn't it? It's okay. I like unique ships. I like weird. Stay weird, folks. Weird's interesting. I mean, not weird, kind of creepy weird. You don't need to be that, but stay unique. I know they say there are no original ideas and whatnot, but make something your own. What is happening? Okay. That doesn't always work, by the way. Let's see. The drag. Can you please? Did you do it? Oh, you did it. Worked on that one, didn't work on the other one. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Let's see. Sorry if I'm being a little erratic too. Like I said, it's just trying not to make anybody sick. I know some folk get a little bit motion sick when people are just like darting the camera all over the place. So I don't want to be that person, even though I still will probably do it from time to time. I also adjusted the sound a little bit. Turned down the volume in the game. I wasn't sitting very close to the mic. Just in my tired state, I wasn't really paying attention. So still in a tired state. I'm filming. I'm recording these back to back at the moment, and so the last video and this video are pretty much still me, still a little squirrely. Oh no, let's just keep going with this. I kind of like the drastic part of it like that. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. Alright. So, it's kind of how I want the front. I kind of wanted to slope out a little bit, but I wanted to try, again, I wanted to keep these as small as I possibly could. So, I may just go ahead and bring all of this back. Alright. We'll just roll with it for now. And again, if I change it, I change it. No big deal. And my advice to you would be, anytime that you're building a small vessel, don't be afraid to just throw things on there. Like I said, this game is all about, it's all about building. You can change it, it's not a big deal. And you never know. If you just complete a thought, even though at the time it looks god-awful, it may turn into something pretty extraordinary. You never know. It's kind of what happened with this, with the hammer over here. Let me get rid of these names. There we go, so we're not cluttering up the screen. It's kind of what happened with this. I built the ship from the inside out, which, when you first start doing building ships in this game, in Empyrion, you tend to want to make it look aesthetically pleasing to you and, you know, make it look as cool as you possibly can. But once you start using it, especially on a server, you realize that it needs to be functional. It absolutely needs to be functional. And you don't concern yourself in the beginning, right off the bat, when you first start building, not so much. You just start building the inside. With this, it's not such a big deal because there's going to be very, very little space for the pilot. In fact, let's see what happens. Let's just jump in here. This ship is going to look so strange. Yeah. Yeah, but, you know, just build. Just build. Go with it. May look like crap in the beginning, but again, you can always change it. You can even blueprint it. You can blueprint what you have, and then if you hate what you've done, scrap the whole thing. Or, you know, save your progress as you go. That way you can kind of just go back and to an earlier step. With the blueprints. Blueprints is a fantastic idea. I wish they did that with a lot of survival games where you built large builds and ships and, you know, structures and stuff, because, man, it's great. It's so great. Because you can, like, obviously move from one server to another server, build up your resources, and send that blueprint to the factory in the game, right under blueprints, and just send it straight in to the factory, and have that same vessel that you built, you know, on the other server here, that's great. Oh my gosh, fantastic idea. Props to the developers there. Get out of here. Yep, pop me right out. That's exactly what we wanted. All right. So, let's go ahead and I'm going to continue. I think I am just going to continue this on down for now. It's usually, too, when you have an idea of what you want to do with a ship. Like, a lot of times I'll just be sitting around or when I'm trying to go to sleep at night, and I'll think about how I want to build something and see it in my head. And when I start to build it in the game, it's nowhere near what I had in mind. I mean, this is sort of what I was going for, but who knows what this is going to look like in the end. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and draw this out for now. Excuse me. Here. Let's just draw these on back, because I want this to come back further, obviously. Now, I can do the same with this. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I want to kind of have a little bit of a look similar to like the old Mustangs from World War II. I don't know how successful it would be, but we'll see. Do we want to round this now? Just normally round it. Let's continue this out. Do that there. I don't know. The time this is done, it may actually have enough space for all kinds of things. Because we definitely want to put the engines back here. Actually, that's probably perfect. Do I have my engines with me? I do. Are these the tiny ones? What's the dimensions? Oh, these are little. Yeah, that's way too small. They could be bigger. Alright, give me just a moment. I'll be right back. I want to grab a couple more engines the next size up. Alright, I'm back. I'll grab the other engines. Just to see... That's better. Yeah, we want big old engines on this thing. Huge. Yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely. We want them to be housed right in there. Is that going to fit? It does fit. Okay. Should we just stick them in there for now? Yeah, why not? That might give us a sense of... Oh, that's wrong. Oh, these engines. Where'd it go? There we go. Let's get rid of this. We don't need this. I may actually end up using the smaller thrusters. You know, just stick them on there. I want to have to... That's the thing. You want to make sure that you have enough cores to support what you're running. And obviously enough fuel tanks to fuel them. Sometimes if the engines act weird when you're trying to place them, you may want to change the orientation of the line there to the straight line, and then start to use your home and in keys to spin it around, and it may fit a little better for you. So I had a hell of a time placing engines on some of the stuff. Like one side would go perfect, not an issue, but the next one would not. And it wasn't until I figured out that I needed to change the line, the guideline there, to the opposite side. Because you can see the little pink one, the little pink line is off to the left, and you can see. See now it changes. Yeah. So play with that if you have issues with it. So put that there. We still. Does this look? Okay, that's right. Okay, that might have been correct before, but I don't know. Let me turn my light back on. There we go. Let's see. Ooh, I may put this higher. I may put the engines higher. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put them up a little higher. We'll need to put a block here and here. So there's just going to be a little bit of space that you can squeeze through and pop into the cockpit, which is fine. Like I said, I don't really need this to be... The inside is not an issue. I mean, I'm going to make it look pretty eventually. I mean, not right now, but as pretty as I can in such a confined space. But this is really all you need. You know, when you're sitting in the cockpit of these things, you probably won't be able to see because, yeah, you're not going to be able to see me in there, are you? You're a little guy. You're not very big. So, I mean, you just fill up the... Your head doesn't even come to the top headrest. So you really don't need that. All right, pop back out here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's raise these. Let's put them back. I wish they would just go right back in the action bar. It would be amazing. Here, you gonna be a pain? I don't think you are. You're just gonna go right in there, easy peasy, fantastic. Change the lights back on. Excellent. Let's go ahead and fill this up, though. I think we're just gonna, yeah, let's do that for now. Awesome. Yeah, cool. Yeah, see, that's not bad. I'm not going to close these up just yet because I want to have to put things in here. I want this to have dual pulse lasers. I can't do this though. Yeah, I want this thing to have dual pulse lasers right here. And then any space that I have behind that, which I can actually take some of this out, can't I? Yeah, see, look at all that. Tons of space to put lots of little things. Thrusters, more likely it's going to be the forward-facing thrusters are going to go directly behind the pulse lasers. That is so bright, and I'm sorry, it's blinding me. There we go. And then maybe behind that, some of them want to show. I probably have a couple of them show. I may up here have the right and left facing thrusters kind of, showing here. I don't know yet. I may end up putting them over here because it looks like there's going to be plenty of space to do all kinds of things. Yeah. Like, look at this. I mean, there's... Yeah, look here. There's tons of space. It's one thing I have learned. The RCS is put as many of these things as you can. As many as you can stuff in there. Again, like I mentioned in the last video, that if you put them close to one another, if they get hit, they explode. Again, I'm not entirely certain. I've not had that happen yet. So until that does, I mean, I've heard it mentioned a few times by the guys on the server, but we'll just see. It may not be a big issue for the small vessels. It may be a larger issue for things like the capital vessels out there. So we'll just see. That was the walls of this, wasn't it? I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, we'll just get rid of this for now. Did I go all the way down with it? How far down did I go? I didn't go down with it all the way. Okay. I think there's just a... Yeah. Yeah, let's just haul out a bunch of space. Ooh! I know what I could do. Yeah, since this is going... Oh, it's not going to show, is it? I may put fuel tanks in there. Yeah, that's probably what I will do then. Interesting. Alright. Cool. So we know where the engines are going to go. Yeah, okay. Alright, that's awesome. So I think where we have the front of the ship sloped in this direction towards the ground, I'm going to have the back here do something similar. I do want to kind of round this off, though. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just see what it looks like. So we'll bring this out here, and we'll bring this out here. I will probably, once I start this, when this actually starts to come together, I'd like to go back and I'll probably remove the engines and put some texture with the texture tool around the engines. I like everything to be kind of complete in that regard. Because sometimes when you're walking around, you're looking at your ship, sometimes you'll see an area that you haven't textured. And the texture tool is fantastic. It's so great for customization. So I'll probably end up doing that too. I'll remove the engines once I get everything going. But we definitely want to round this off. So let's go ahead and do that. Because I kind of like that being higher. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. Okay. So boom. Boom. Yeah, let's do it all the way up. Let's do it right there. We'll start right there for now. We'll come back if we need to. Yes. Yes, absolutely. We still want this to come out, though. I think I want this to come out a little bit further. Oh, yeah, just one. Just one, and we'll round it off. Yeah, like that. And then we'll do this. Yeah, okay. Just change the stick. No, we don't have to. All right, good. Cool. And we'll bring this in. Do we want to? Yeah, let's do that. There, and one there. And then there and there. What do we think? Good. I want it. Yes, that's what we want. We want it to be flat. And again, like I'm going to have to raise a portion of it up here, but that's okay. I'll probably just do it a very gradual incline up. over there. Yeah, okay. Awesome. All right. I think we made some progress, guys. But I think I'm going to end it here. Again, I would highly appreciate it if you leave a like and even a comment. Let me know what you think and what direction you want to see this thing go in. I don't know when I'll be posting these. Hopefully, it will be relatively soon. And what I'll do is I'll put some space in between when I actually post them, each video. That way I'll give you some time to give me some feedback. And if it's things, if it's something that I particularly think it's a fantastic idea, I'll make the changes in the next videos. So, but again, I do so appreciate you joining me this evening. And I hope you come back. And you guys have a fantastic evening. And I will talk to you later.